I've been a fan of yours and your acerbic language for quite some time. I've watched you from a distance. I'm not far away. I live about an hour from Peterborough, and every time I go through that town, I'm like, oh, that's the mayor that gives a shit in that town, Peterborough.
Yeah.
Dianne. It's Mayor Dianne. She legitimately gives a shit. So, like, what made you? What happened with that tweet? And we'll get into kind of the details. And before we do that, let's just welcome in a friend of mine. She was in Peterborough, and she's the reason for the season. Miss Karima Saad, ladies and gentlemen,
Hi.
she joins us as well. We're all here.
Queen.
Now,
Hi.
that's right. We got two queens and we got a couple of idiots. It's the Two Queens and Two Idiots show. Nice to see you. Explain the tweet. What happened? Why did you decide to put that out? Because everybody knows we can control our fingers, right, Dianne?
That's right. And so, yes, thank you for saying I'm the mayor that gives a shit, but I'm also the mayor who has zero fucks to give for this kind of thing. So, I mean, it's been, 2 years ago. God, it's been longer than that since we've been dealing with this pandemic, right?
Yeah.
But I remember back in 2020 when Bernier and Hillier were coming to Peterborough, and I tweeted at them to stay the F home. And again, there were some people that were so offended by that. The same people that fly the fuck Trudeau flags.
Yeah.
And again, like I have a master's degree. I can talk to you in a scholarly fashion when I need to, but this is not a group of scholars that we're dealing with.
Whoa! Wait, are you serious?
And it's been
oh my God, she's
over
awesome.
2 years of this kind of protest, and Karima's done a fantastic job at covering that and coming up to Peterborough and dealing with the nonsense. And these people come to Peterborough or Ottawa or wherever it may be with the explicit stated intent to cause disruption, to cause harm to people, to disrupt our downtown, to arrest our police officers, to prevent people from living their normal daily life. It's wild. So this level of these people exist in this like delusional world exacerbated by this sense of entitlement, because they're not used to being called out for their bullshit. And frankly, not enough politicians call them out on their bullshit. We're all like somehow afraid to drop an F-bomb. Anyways, all this a long-winded way to say that, I had a couple people ask me to comment about the situation. As I said in my tweet, I hate giving these people airtime.
I believe you called them imbeciles, just so we can back that up. Yeah.
I've called people dimwits before on Twitter, and again, they get all mad about that. But they're lunatics. Like, it's lunacy that these people would come to Peterborough to try to arrest our police officers and then be upset that there's consequences for their actions. It's fucking wild,
It is. It's crazy.
So that's where the tweet came from. Anyways, that's a long way of saying that's where the tweet came from. I did not anticipate this level of interest in it.
Well, dude, you were like your front page news. Like, I'm driving around last night, flipping through radio stations, and it's like, and they play, when they play the breaking news sounder, it's like you expect something major to come. It's like breaking news: Peterborough mayor insults entire group of idiots. Says something, and they were going like this. They're like, she said, "Bleep off, you bleepwads," and then the news people were like, "Can you believe that?" And I'm like, yes, I fucking can. Thank God someone finally fucking said it that matters. Locke, you wanted to ask a question. Go ahead.
You know what? And listen, I think I know the answer to this, but I think it's worth a discussion. You are in the news a lot. Peterborough is in the news a lot because of the burger group, the Stay Hard or whatever the hell group that is. Or
no, it's a whole
I want to be hard or something, and I'm not. I don't know what the hell.
Peter burgers.
Don't Google that.
Yeah.
Okay. Dianne,
or if you do it, Google it from someone else's computer. Sorry, Locke. I don't mean
does this stuff embarrass you?
Yeah, I mean, it's not only embarrassing because Peterborough is such a fabulous community of progressive people. Again, I got elected when I was 32 years old. you know, as a young woman, like progressive people are in Peterborough, but we get dragged down by these dimwits who are, you know, pushing these wild conspiracy theories and this like ideology that they're somehow oppressed when they're not. So it's not only embarrassing, it's infuriating, because again, it does damage to the city, not just our reputation, but to our businesses, to families that want to come downtown but feel unsafe because they know that these people are going to be maybe blockading the streets or doing, you know, whatever insane behavior they're doing. So it's just, you know, and I think everybody's, you know, at this point, you know, everybody's been tired of, we've all been tired of COVID for 2 years, you know, but at the same time, the vast majority of people are doing what they can to take care of each other, to take care of the community, and to make sure that we're able to return to some kind of normalcy in a safe way. And then you have it's such a small group of fringe people, and a lot of them aren't from Peterborough, right? Like they're coming into Peterborough from elsewhere with the intent to cause this disruption. So that is, I'm fucking pissed about that.
Yeah. Well, and keep in mind, I mean, that was just one thing that happened, right, in your town. As the mayor of that city, you've been dealing with, and you picked a great fucking 4 years to be mayor, by the way. 2 of them were probably normal. And the last 2, you got to take your book of how to be a mayor, and you got to throw it out and go, okay, fuck, what are we doing now? Like, this is totally crazy.
Don't worry, I'm writing a memoir, so it's going to be
as you should.